I'm Richard Boatman, and this is 3-Minute Manna. My dad was a small-town banker for a little over 30 years. One of the things that we learned from him had to do with counterfeit money. You might think that you would want to study the counterfeit in order to detect it. But Dad said that actually you wanted to become deeply acquainted with the real, to encounter the real thing and to study it and know all the particulars about it, because then your eye would detect the smallest of discrepancies within a counterfeit bill. Getting to know the real is so important. I was watching a television program at a home the other day. A young person was watching something. It was a program that had to do with a lot of people who were really angry, and they were looking to party and have a good time. And it got me thinking, with all of this attempt to party away their problems, what they were really looking for. Well, I think in part, they were looking for a sense of escape from the stresses and the difficulties that they were going through. Well, we might call that looking for peace. I think they were also looking just to be happy, to let loose and to have some to joy in their lives. I think that's what they were probably looking for. And then I think they wanted human connection. They wanted to deal with the loneliness that they felt. And so they needed human connection. All of this was sort of what motivated their attempt to go from bar to bar to bar to find this. But in each case, it was a counterfeit. And the reason we know that is because we have had an encounter with the real. Jesus, in his discourse, after he had washed the disciples' feet and served them the Last Supper, he talked to them about three primary things. He said, "My peace I give to you, not as the world give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled." He also said, "I share with you my joy." And finally, he said, "Love one another as I have loved you." There are the three things: peace, joy, and love. People are looking for that. It's just like the country song says, they're looking for it in all the wrong places. But we don't often detect it unless we have had an encounter with the real. My prayer is that through Jesus, we will continue to be reminded as to the real, the peace, the joy, and the love that only He can give. He's the real thing.